everyone, today I will show you how to make crochet skirt, and that skirt looks like this, and we're gonna make it today. So now I'll tell you what do we need actually. Scissors, wool needle, something to write. We need a yarn, of course, and crochet hooks and a pattern. I'm using yarn. Actually, it looks like cotton, but it's not. It's 50% cotton, 50% acrylic yarn. Maybe you can see it this way. Yeah. This skein is 50 grams, and this yarn is dedicated for 3.5–4 millimeters knitting needles. We're using today crochet hooks. That's 3 millimeters crochet hook. Of course, you can use some other kind of yarn. You can use wool, you can use 100% cotton, you can use whatever you want. And now I'll explain you a little bit how to read this pattern. Okay, we're gonna start from the bottom, and as you can see in that first row we've got just a chain, actually nothing else, and from this part to that part is a one section, and that section got a 18 chain. So that means we need to repeat that section as many times as we need. And as you can see, we've got a kind of shells here, right? And one section in that pattern is 18 chain. So when I was making a skirt for myself, I've made 13 sections, 18 chain each section, plus extra stitch on the beginning. And now I'm making a little bit smaller skirt, and I'm planning to make 12 sections. Let's start. Okay. On the beginning, we're gonna make one extra stitch. We're gonna need it, actually. So we've got a one extra, and now we can start count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got a one section. 1, 2, 3, 4. Section number 11, and the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Okay, we're on the end right here. We need to make one more extra chain on the end, and then single crochet stitch, chain 1, and single crochet stitch in a third stitch. So chain 1 and single crochet stitch in the first stitch, chain 1, we're gonna skip the next stitch, we're gonna start in the third one, single crochet, and now 4 chains chain, 1, 2, 3 and 4. As you can see on our pattern, we've got 3 chains between these 2 stitches. So we've got 4 chains chain. We need to find our 4th stitch, 1, 2, 3. Yes, and into this 4th stitch, and in that stitch we're gonna make single crochet stitch, in the next one also single crochet stitch, and again 4 chains chain, 3 stitches between these 2 single crochet, and single crochet, single crochet. Okay, so 1 single crochet and a second one. Okay, 4 chains chain, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 in a 4th stitch. Yes, and 1 more single crochet. Yes, so from the beginning, extra chain on the end, single crochet in a first stitch, chain 1, we're skipping 1 of these chains, single crochet in the third stitch, 4 chains chain, single crochet, 4 chains chain, single crochet and single crochet, right? And now we've got actually that part already from here to the end. Now we're gonna make 4 chains chain, 1 single crochet, 4 chains chain, 1 single crochet and 4 chains chain, but this time 2 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 in a 4th stitch, just 1 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and in a 4th stitch, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 in a 4th stitch, 2 single crochet in the next stitch, another one, right? Okay, now we can check. We're gonna have 2 single crochet and a loop and 2 single crochet, then 3 loops with a just 1 single crochet between each loop, and then again 2 single crochet. So now we have to make 4 chains chain, 1, 2, 3 in a 4th stitch and the second single crochet. It's gonna be something like this. See, 3 loops and 1 with this 2 single crochet on each side. So it's easy to make some mistakes, so we have to count 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, Okay. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3 in a fourth stitch, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 in a fourth stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 in a fourth stitch, and that's this part on the end now, actually. Yes, so now 2 single crochet stitches, yes, and we're here. Now 4 chain, 2 single crochet, 1 in each stitch, and then 4 chain, 1 single crochet, chain 1 and 1 single crochet. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3 in a fourth stitch, and a second single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1 single crochet, chain 1 and 1 single crochet. Okay, so we've got a second row already. Now we're gonna start the third row, so this one. We're here, we've got this 1 single crochet on the end of the row, so now 3 chain and 1 single crochet between these 2 single crochet stitches. So I'm gonna make it now 1, 2 and 3 chain, and as you can see we've got a kind of hole in here, and just into that hole and 1 single crochet, then 2 chain, and on that loop single crochet, 2 chain on the same loop, single crochet. So 2 chain, 1, 2, and into that loop, yes, 1 and 2 into the same loop, but a little bit, as you can see we started on that side and the second one gonna be on the other side. Right? And now we need to make 3 chain and then double crochet stitches, it's 3 double crochet stitches, and then again 3 chain. So 1, 2, 3 double crochet. Now, so loop on a hook just in the middle here. Yes, through 2, through 2. Loop on a hook in the middle, through 2, through 2. Loop on a hook in the middle, through 2, through 2. Yes, 3 double crochet stitches already done. Now 3 chain. 1, 2, 3. And now, as you can see, we have to catch each of that loops in 2 places. Here, 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 and there. Okay? So just single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and into the next loop, right? Single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and chain 2, single crochet. Now we've got that part between these 2 single crochet stitches. That's the loop. So 3 chain, loop on a hook, and 3 double crochet stitches in that loop. 1, 2, and 3. 3 chain, and 1 single crochet, chain 2, 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 single crochet, 3 chain, loop on a hook, and 3 double crochet stitches in that loop. That way to the end of the row, and you should get something like this. Okay, we're almost done. And I will show you what to do on the end of the row. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Loop. 3 double crochet. And 1, 2, 3. In that moment we are here. We've got this 1, 2, 3 chain. Now single crochet, then 2 chain, single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, chain 1, and half double crochet. So we've got a first single crochet, 1, 2, single crochet, 1, 2, and into, as you can see, into that hole. Yes. Chain 1 and into this stitch here. I'll show you again. Into that stitch you need to get 2 loops on a hook, through 2 and through this one on the end. Okay, now we've got 3 rows already, and we're at that place. So this half double crochet, it was the last stitch in row number 3. Now we need to make one more extra chain on the end, and I will make it now. Yes, and we can turn it back. And now we've got, in that first stitch we need to make single crochet stitch, then 2 chains chain, then single crochet stitch in that loop, 2 chains chain, single crochet stitch in that loop, and then 3 chains chain. We're gonna make it now. So 1 single crochet in that stitch, this first one, 2 chains chain in that loop, 1 single crochet, 2 chains chain into the next loop, single crochet, and 3 chains chain. Yes, and now we need to make 5 double crochet stitches over these 3. So in the first stitch we need to make 2 double crochet stitches, in the second one just 1, in the third one 2 double crochet stitches, and then 3 chains chain again. So we've got 3 chains already, loop on a hook and into first stitch, through 2, loop on the hook into the same stitch, through 2, loop on the hook into the next stitch, through 2, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, loop on a hook and into the same stitch, this second double crochet. Yes, now we've got a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochet, right, and 3 chains chain. And again we're here, so into that first loop, single crochet stitch, 2 chains chain, and again single crochet stitch in that loop, 2 chains chain, single crochet stitch in that loop, 2 chains chain. Actually you have to get 1, 2, 3, 4 small loops. So we're gonna make it now, into loop and single crochet, 2 chains chain into the next loop. Yes, 1, 2 into the next loop, 1, 2 into the next, 1, 2 and in the next. So now we've got 4 small loops here, as you can see. 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we're here. So again, 3 chain, 5 double crochet stitches, 3 chain, and we have to repeat same one more time and one more time, as many times as we need. So 1, 2, 3 chain, loop on a hook, and into the first stitch we're gonna make 2 double crochet stitches in that stitch, loop on a hook, into the second, through 2, loop on a hook, into the third stitch, through 2, loop on a hook, and into the same third stitch, through 2, 3 chain, and single crochet in a loop, 2 chain in a loop, 2 chain in a loop, 1, 2 in a loop, 1, 2 in a loop, and now 1, 2, 3. Loop on a hook in first double crochet. We've got to make 2 double crochet stitches, in the middle just 1, and in the last one 2 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and into the loop, chain 2, into the next 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 loop, 3 chain, loop on a hook, into the first stitch, two double crochet in the first stitch, loop on a hook, in the second stitch just 1, loop on a hook, and in the third stitch 2 double crochet stitches again. And now 1, 2, 3 and single crochet in a loop, and that way to the end of the row. Okay guys, we're finishing row number 4. 1, 2 into next loop, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, loop my hook, 2 double crochet stitches in the first stitch, just 1 in the second one, and 2 double crochet in the third one. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Just single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2. As you can see, we're I'll show you. We're here. We're finishing that row, so I've got single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, and I just need to make one more single crochet in that big loop on the end. So that's gonna be this one. Yeah, single crochet, and we've got 2 small loops like here. So we need to make 3 change chain and single crochet in this loop. So 3 change chain, 1, 2, 3, and into that first loop, right? Chain 2 into next loop. And now we've got a little bit different because we were having 3 change chain in this part, 3 change chain in that part. Now we're gonna have 4. So we need to add 1 more chain in that part, and then in the first stitch 1 double crochet, in the next one 1 double crochet, and in that stitch in the middle we need to make 2 double crochet stitches, and then 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. So now 4 change chain, 3 and 4, loop on a hook and into that first stitch, right? Through 2, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, and we've got this third stitch in the middle, loop on a hook, through 2, loop on the hook and into the same stitch, through 2, right? So we've got 4 double crochet stitches now, and we need to make 2 more, 1 in each stitch. So there we go. Yes. And now we're actually here. Now we need to make 4 change chain again, and then we need to make single crochet in that loop, 2 change chain, single crochet in the next loop, 2 change chain, single crochet in the next loop, 2 change chain, single crochet in the next loop, and 4 change chain again. We should get 3 loops. And again, same. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in the third stitch, 2 double crochet stitches, and again 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 4 change chain. So we're gonna make it now. 4 change chain, 4, and into that loop. Yes, 1, 2, into the next loop, 1, 2, in the next, 1, 2, in the next. Yes, and as you can see, we've got 3 loops, 1, 2, and 3, right? Now we need to make 4 change chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, loop on a hook in the first stitch, double crochet, loop on a hook into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, loop on a hook in the third stitch, 2 double crochet stitches, and 2 last stitches. Yes, and now 4 chains chain, and again into that loop, 2 change chain into the next loop, 2 change chain, into the next loop, 2 chains chain, into the next loop, 4 chains chain, and loop on a hook, and into first stitch, double crochet stitch. In the second, 1 double crochet. In the third, 2 double crochet stitches. In the next one, just 1, and in the next one, just 1. Oops. And that way to the end of the row. Okay guys, we're finishing that row. 2 double crochet in the middle. Double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next one, and 4 chains chain. And actually we are here, yes, 4 chains chain. Now single crochet in that loop, 2 chains chain, single crochet in the next loop, so chain 1 and half double crochet again. So we're gonna make it now. We've got a 4 chains chain, so into the loop, 1 and 2, into the next loop, chain 1, loop on a hook, and into that stitch. Let's see, yeah, got 2 loops on a hook here, yeah, and through all these loops. So we're done. That was row number 5. So in the next row we are here. In the next row we need to make something like this. Chain 1 on the end of that row, so I'm gonna make it right now, and then let's see. Into that first stitch, single crochet stitch, then 2 chains chain and 1 single crochet in that loop, and then 4 chains chain again. As you can see, we are having 3, 3, 4, 4 chains chain, yeah, and then we're gonna make double crochet stitch, chain 1, double crochet stitch, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 to the end of that section, and then 4 chains chain again. So we've got a chain 1, so into that first stitch there's gonna be single crochet, 2 chains chain into the loop, and now 4 chains chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into that first stitch, through 2, chain 1, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, chain 1, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, and chain 1, loop into the next, chain 1 into the next stitch, chain 1 into the next stitch. Yes, and now I got something like this. Got a 6 double crochet stitches with a chain 1 between each stitch. And now 4 chain. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And as you can see, we've got 3 loops in that row. So now we're gonna have 2. So into the first loop, chain 2, into the next loop, chain 2, into the next loop. And as you can see, we've got just 2 little loops on that part. Yes. And now 4 chain again. And 4. And now loop on a hook, and again double crochet stitches and chain 1. Yeah, double crochet, chain 1 in the next loop, in the next stitch, right? Chain 1, loop on a hook in the next stitch, chain 1, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, chain 1, loop on a hook into the next stitch, through 2, and 4 chain. And again into that loop on the top, right? 2 chain into the next one, 2 chain into the next one. We've got 2 loops on the top, and now 4 chain that way to the end of the row. Okay guys, that's the last section. So double crochet stitch, chain 1, loop on a hook into the next stitch, double crochet, chain 1 into the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, 4 chain, 2, 3 and 4 into that loop, two chain, and let's see, we are here. We've done this single crochet, chain 2, and now we need to make 1 more single crochet and then 3 chain, and we're gonna start the next row. So we've got this 2 chain into that loop here, single crochet, 3 chain, and into that loop. Yes, and in the next row we've got 5 chain here, so it's gonna be 5 chain, and now 1 double crochet in the first stitch and then 2 chain, and in the next stitch double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, and to the end, right? And again 5 chain, then single crochet in that loop, 2 chain, single crochet in that loop, and then 5 chain. So 5 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, loop on a hook and into that first stitch, right? And 2 chains chain, loop on a hook into the next stitch, 2 chains, loop on a hook, two chains, loop on a hook, and 2 chains, loop on a hook, double crochet, 2 chains, loop on a hook, and 5 chains chain again, 3, 4, 5, and into that loop, single crochet, right, and chain 2 into the next loop. And as you can see, now we've got just 1 loop here. And again, 5 chains chain, 4 and 5, loop on a hook into the first stitch. Chain 2, loop into the next stitch, chain 2, loop on a hook into the next stitch, chain 2, loop on a hook into the next stitch, chain 2, loop on a hook into the next stitch, chain 2 into the next stitch, and 5 chains chain, 3, 4, 5. In that loop, single crochet, 2 chains chain into the next loop, single crochet, and 5 chains chain again, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that way to the end of the row. Now we're finishing that row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, loop on a hook into the first stitch, chain 2 into the next stitch, chain 2 into the next, chain 2 into the next, chain 2 into the next one, chain 2 into the next one, 5 chains chain, 3, 4, 5, and now we are actually, let's see, we are here. So we got this 5 chains chain. Now single crochet in that loop, then chain 1 and half double crochet on the end of the row. And now we're gonna make it. So we've got 5 chains chain. Now single crochet in that loop, chain 1, loop on a hook, and into, one more time. Yes, as you can see, we've got 2 loops on a hook, through these 2 loops, and through all these loops on a hook, right? And actually we are here. Okay. Now we need to make one more extra chain on the end of the row, and we can turn back. And in that row we're gonna make, that's the extra chain, and then in the first stitch 1 single crochet stitch, then 6 chain, as you can see, 3 and 3, 6 chain, and then in that space between these 2 double crochet stitches we need to make 3 double crochet. So we've got this extra chain on the end of the row. Now single crochet into the first stitch. Yes, and now 6 chains chain, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Loop on a hook, and in the middle between these 2 stitches. Yes. Oops, one more time. Loop on a hook in the middle, and through 2, through 2. Loop on a hook into the same, through 2, through 2. Loop on a hook and into the same. Right? Loop on the hook and in the next space. Through 2, through 2. Loop on the hook, through 2, through 2. Loop on a hook, through 2, through 2. And as you can see, in each space we're gonna have 3 double crochet stitches. So I'm gonna finish that section. Through 2, through 2. We got a 3. Loop on a hook into the next. Loop on a hook and in the next. Yes, we're done. Now 6 chains chain, as you can see, and 1 single crochet in that loop here. So 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 into that loop on the top, and single crochet stitch, and again 6 chain and double crochet stitches, 3 in each space between these double crochet stitches. Okay, so 6 chain, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Loop on a hook and into that space, just like this. Yes, 1 2 and 3. Loop on a hook and into the next one. 1 2 and 3. Into the next one. 1 2 3. In the next one, 1 2 and 3. in the next one. 1, 2 and 3. Six chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 into that loop on the top, single crochet and 6 chain again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, loop on a hook and in that space between these two stitches, and that way to the end of the row.